Hey guys, Tim here. I just wanted to hop on here before the video starts and genuinely say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for over 100 subs. I always believe that that's a milestone that gets glossed over, but every milestone is important and every victory for the channel is our victory. So give yourself a pat on the back. I really appreciate each and every one of you for 100 subscribers and also over 10,000 views on the channel. So I also have to thank you guys for that. I wouldn't be here without you guys. And well, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video.
With unmatched ferocity, Hitler's war machine has launched its blitzkrieg against Western Europe, pushing it to the brink. As we brace for our darkest hour, we must summon our strength to be the bulwark against oppression.
I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Video games based on the Second World War will always have a special place in my heart. It is without a doubt my favorite part of history to cover, and games based on the time era have been seen by many as some of the greatest games ever made, although the one we're covering today may be the exception. Call of Duty World War II is the 14th installment in the Call of Duty franchise, released in 2017 by Sledgehammer Games, who at the time decided to send the series back to its World War II roots with a new story-based campaign, which will be the only topic of discussion in this video because that's the reason why I bought the game in the first place. Usually lots of Call of Duty games get flocked for understandable reasons, but it seems that this game gets flocked for lesser, harder to explain reasons that I'll get to. Just know that after playing both Call of Duty 2 and World at War recently, this game is indeed a worthy successor to the classic games in many ways. So in order to celebrate hitting over 100 subscribers on YouTube, I decided to make this review special by making it the first game review to be both fully recorded and played on a console by using my copy of World War II on the Xbox One S.
Today, with our allies, we embark on an operation of unparalleled importance to establish a beachhead at Normandy and roll back the German aggression that has terrorized Europe for the past 5 years.
The narrative in this game is one of the best in the franchise and one of my favorite game stories of all time. The game is set only in the American part of the European theater, as it follows one Private Ronald Red Daniels as he and his buddies take on Nazi Germany in the final months of the war, whilst also dealing with personal battles of their own. The story is executed flawlessly. The cinematics are both superbly voice acted and written, and combined with a level of detail never seen before in a COD game. Because of this, you actually come to genuinely enjoy the characters to the point where you become invested in their personality and problems, and you want to help them overcome them, alongside seeing the horrors of war itself up close. There are a lot of downright funny and heart-wrenching scenes in this game that might actually make you shed a tear, making it one of the most memorable stories in Call of Duty alongside the original Black Ops.
That's what happens when you try to hustle a hustler. Now, you get flushed.
No freaking.
ILO had enough fighting him for 2 men.
Ma said never shake hands with a Jew.
That's not what she said last night.
In terms of graphics, 4 years later, this is still a very good looking game. The Sledgehammer engine used to make this game is gorgeous. You really get a sense of photorealism from both the models and the environment. And like I said earlier, the level of detail is unprecedented. You'll see guys get blown up, shot to pieces, and even set on fire, as well as getting involved in major action set pieces. This, combined with the game's use of historical accuracy for its story and gameplay, brings up the immersion factor big time. And speaking of gameplay, it's time to get into it. Of course, with this being a Call of Duty game, the gameplay revolves around moving from level to level, completing various objectives, and shooting enemies. Whilst in these missions, you can also interact with your squad members by using the D-pad, and by doing this, they can help you during combat, like calling mortar strikes and providing med packs to help you complete the task at hand. There will also be certain missions in the plot where you take on vehicle missions, like facing off with German Panzer Tigers in a Sherman tank, or participating in a large-scale dogfight with the Luftwaffe, which in my opinion is the best part of the game. And like previous COD games, the vehicles are always fun and easy to use. The game also has a pretty simple but effective stealth system that is used in some missions. Of course, the biggest mission that is used in is the one where you play as a French resistance member that infiltrates a German stronghold, which later then coincides with the resistance teaming up with the Allies to liberate Paris from the Nazi occupying force. To be honest with you, if it wasn't for that dogfighting mission, this would totally be the highlight of the game for me, as the ending is finished so spectacularly, it's so grand. Now, of course, not every game is perfect. This game has some flaws, but like the Bible to an atheist, they don't really have any effect on me. But for others, these issues can pose a problem, I understand. First of all, the game has quite a few historical inaccuracies, like Soviet machine guns appearing on the beaches of Normandy. Now, to put myself in the shoes of a person that actually cares, I understand why this stuff can ruin the immersion. Although the thing to understand is the fact that this is Call of Duty, not something like Red Orchestra 2 Heroes of Stalingrad. There is lots of unrealistic and over-the-top stuff happening all the time. So if stuff like this gets you pissed, you should probably just steer clear of this game or proceed with caution. Another frustration I've seen in the community is how apparently this game is badly optimized on PC. Now, this topic is kind of hard for me to weigh in on because I don't have a gaming PC. But what I can say for sure is the fact that there are a lot of games that run differently depending on the hardware you're running. So again, just be careful about how you go about doing that. All in all, when it comes to providing a good single player experience, Call of Duty World War II provides that and then some. The campaign will last about 7 to 8 hours, and after completing games like Call of Duty 2, 3, and World at War, this game was definitely the scratch for that itch, and another good World War II experience for me. Although Call of Duty has had its fair share of ups and downs, it's gems like this one that help show that the series still has a bright future ahead. All in all, when it comes to providing a good single-player experience, Call of Duty World War II provides that and then some. The campaign will last about 7 to 8 hours, and after playing games like Call of Duty 2, 3, and World at War, this game was the scratch of the itch that what the fuck?